Feds are stating that Cardi B forced a lot of people upon this path to basically speculating everything with this conjunction with Takeoff. Everything that happened when Jay Prince Jr. stepped over his corpse. Y'all know what that basically brought to the whole city of Houston. It made it show that he had no sympathy for the people who he was basically meeting up with, who was coming to his city for his protection. So I want to bring something to everybody's attention. Everybody looking at the fact that Lil Cam Shooter was the main one who was watching Takeoff 2 hours before the shooting even happened. I want everybody to pay attention closely to what Gilly and Wallo said. They stated a lot of things that's really gonna implement who set Takeoff up. RP Takeoff.
Okay, well, what's crazy, what I think about the whole situation is this, man. Dude fraudulent, man. You know what I'm saying? That he ain't cut like that. Your old man paid away, dog. You trying to be something that you ain't, for what? You trying to live his legacy. He done paid away and made a name for himself, but how he going about that, bro, he just going about it the wrong way. How he trying to push it in excuse me. He trying to put everything in the right perspective. And with his thought process and his frame of mind, man, if he gonna be a leader, dog, that ain't how a leader, man, set a trend, man, because ain't nothing.
Like a weapon on them. What you mean? The people who got the weapon on them is with you. How dumb do you sound? Like, real talk. Some people gotta know that, okay, this don't look right. This look fishy. I'm finna do some investigation on it. Like, y'all know, people get set up left or right. Yeah. Man, they gotta take off chain, man. That chain worth 1M. I want y'all to really look at that, man. RIP Takeoff. Everybody know for a fact that it's too many people who play the role in this, but in a sense, you can't get mad at nobody for what they do. You can't get mad at nobody, because we know one thing. We know the main characters that play the role in this, Lil Cam. And then don't forget about DJ Pat. What's the update on DJ Pat? He just out. Yeah, DJ Pat he's just out. You feel me? He bonded out. No house arrest. Y'all gotta look at the strategic move that's been played in this, man. Because at the end of the day, we know for a fact that Wallo and Gilly, they kind of made a bad decision by letting them even ask certain things out on the show about an open Rico case. You can put your finger on the fact that everybody sit back and look at the fact how it went viral so quick. And the only reason it went viral was because Jay Prince Sr. went in on Takeoff. I don't blame Takeoff for even retaliating. At the end of the day, we can't take this stuff for granted, man.
This police report, where he's, killing on everything. He can tell on Jazz, and moving on to say he was trying to be robbed, and don't nobody want to rob. Them little dudes. The last thing they would have done, violated and tried to rob Quavo. Me and Quavo done walked in the hood of Fifth Ward, me, him, and Jazz, by ourselves. The whole hood.
So you mean to tell me that Quavo had more, he had more protection in Fifth Ward than Takeoff, and they was together? Tell me someone going on behind the scenes.
By the time we hit a few corners, we had 100 plus walking with him. You know what I mean? So he know firsthand, but no, that's like a lie. Justify that dumb shit that he done. And, that's just the root of the shit, man. If I could change it, I would change it. If I was God, I would have reached and grabbed and stopped the bullet hitting the loved one, because I love him that much. You know what I mean? But I was in the bed asleep.
Just to elaborate on that, man. I think, like I had spoke before and said, that the biggest thing is just me thinking about that whole night and that whole situation, to where, like you guys spoke on, how so many speak about the family, how one should have been in control, why it happened, this, that, and another. You know what I'm saying? Well, we not God. Believe in him. We don't fear no man. You know what I'm saying? Because we follow him, first and foremost. And personally, I asked myself, was it anything else that could have been done to manicure that situation? You know what I'm saying? Because we so
positive that he's leading towards a positive example for us, because industry, man, that's a cutthroat. That's just like the streets, bro. And then the killing part, why the brothers get all this money? Now they want to start beefing, bro. If it's anything, man, they ain't want for me. They got everything there is in the world, man. All that is just Satan, bro. All that is, anything about this whole movement, bro, and MobTies and all that, when the feds come down on that Rico Act and all that, man, that ain't nothing nice. You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
That's all I really got to say about that, bro, because for real, all this stuff is real deep, bro. And now, okay, everybody want to be the man, right? But when everything hit the fan, though, bro, when it comes down to all that, watch what everybody gonna do, bro.
They gonna duck their tail.
Huh?
They gonna real life fall back, and they gonna try to clean up and cover up everything that went on at the bowling alley, and everybody saw the video. Do we have to remind them again that Lil Cam ran up behind Takeoff, and Lil Cam was with the security that's supposed to have been protecting Takeoff?
Yeah, it's obvious, bro, that was on y'all watch, bro. That's just like if I'm from Illinois, I'm from Chicago, okay, and vice versa. You came down on my time, and I'm supposed to pay for your security, and my entourage gonna handle everything. And then if something happened to you, and you come down on my time, and I'm supposed to have your back, bro, how this gonna make? When everything hit the fan, how this gonna make everything look, bro? And it's just I Duke the Jewel and everything. Man, for real, bro, it's real serious, bro. I want to see my comments, though, bro.
Yeah, because it's real live. It's heating up for Houston. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that this a revolving door, man. And I know for a fact that people sitting back looking at it like, why would Mike Prince start really like... Hey, they think they run Houston. At the end of the day, yeah, it is sad. It's no reason the people who was there shouldn't have been questioned by the feds. Why was it that everybody was able to go home while Takeoff people was the only ones had to stand right there and wait for the ambulance to come and everything, man? Like at the end of the day, folks, a lot of y'all from the streets, so y'all know. People really need to fall back with certain things, man, and really look at things for what it is. The Fed's not taking this too lightly. Hey, Sweet Baby, exposing what's going on in the case. That's why Offset spoke out. Offset only said something because they did 5 interviews, and people can really look at that and be like, hold on, why'd y'all study doing interviews basically saying how like Takeoff family feel when really they ain't even talk to the family? Offset exposed it.
It's crazy, man. You hear me, bro? Because, like I say now, and then, when it first hit the fan, I'm just saying, like, how they were saying with Houston, how they were saying with the police force a lot of, because they family got a lot of ties with that. So that's
they said they family got a lot of ties with, they connected, basically, and that's why they able to go through MobTies and realize, like, place to set up on Takeoff. Like at the end of the day, they said Quavo was involved, and Quavo, he was the one who got the text message right before it all happened. They text him and told him step outside the bowling alley.
So let me ask you this here, bro. it's obvious. You can easily put two and two together, like what you just said. I just heard your story, and I heard everything that you said. Now, let me ask you, now I know what this shit is going on in Memphis. Now, is this federal who doing an investigation with Takeoff money?
Huh?
I'm saying, is this a federal case or a state case with the Takeoff?
No, this gonna be a state case, like at the end of the day, but you know the feds pick it up when certain people be on house arrest and they be having, you feel me? You know how they work.
Yeah, all the time. So let me ask you this. What about that Memphis shit?
That's fed, straight fed.
Okay. So eventually the feds might end up taking over with this Quavo over this case? After, like you just said,
probably later down the line after they really get the proper evidence that the DA was basically motioning for, like with DJ Pat and everybody that was involved in this, and you know for a fact that J. Prince Jr. and them, they gonna have to pay more money to keep the mouth shut.
Yeah. But like I say, once they put pressure and clamp down on them niggas, everybody gonna start talking. They gonna get right to J. Prince. They gonna get to the daddy, the son, the Rico shit, the extortion. That's that John Gotti shit. They don't even know who they playing with, bro.
Yeah, because that's why they trying to clean it up and clear their name up. And from what Mike Prince was saying, after he got off Gilly the Kid show, he was like, why would they even drop that, man? When they went on Gilly the Kid show, they paid Gilly $20,000 not to drop the video, and he dropped it anyway. He only gave them $10,000 back and try to apologize. You can't do that. At the end of the day, we know Wallo, he gonna stand by Gilly regardless of what's going on. Offset is really hurt behind this, and I want everybody to know that he damaged behind the fact that his own family, Quavo, he real life got ties with the people that son his cousin up. I want y'all to really look at this because he just spoke on everything that everybody needed to know. And for all the rumors that was going around saying that Offset didn't care, he did care. He just was being quiet with it. And he real life was gonna make his next move without telling nobody. I want y'all to really look at this, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. His intern, hey, he just trying to defend his people. He just trying to defend his people. At the end of the day, J. Prince singing was out of line when he even let Mike Prince say anything. How's y'all speaking on a man who ain't no kin to y'all? And then they said Offset ain't been around him all his life. Come on now, man. Be real logical about this, man. Be for real about this. Because if you really pay attention to it, we know for a fact that the fans labeling MobTies as a game. Like, we know this, man. And they realize looking at it like them boys gonna catch a Rico. You see what happened to Thug. You see what happened to everybody who thought it was sweet, especially after some other past interviews declined. They declined any interview for MobTies. So I want to let y'all know, man, the receipts is here, man. If you want to come on the panel, come on the panel. Let me know how you feel. He had 4 interviews, that's too much. And just like you said, Corey Parker, Gilly and Wallo, hey, that was, hey, you know what type of contract that was at the end of the day. That glow been gone. Hey, you right. I just don't understand. I can't seem to figure out, like, why is it MobTies study coming up at everything that go on? Like, real talk. We know for a fact that Offset been dealing with a lot of this stuff for the past few days, man. Don't nobody want to have to wake up and go through that every single day. J. Prince Jr. regret even doing the interview on Gilly the Kid show, man. And the fact is, don't nobody think that Lil Cam gon' real life do no real time for that, man. The only reason why the feds is thinking about questioning Gilly and Wallo is for one reason. They exposed too much. He could have instantly told them to disclose less information as possible. But did Jay Prince expose MobTies motive and Takeoff open Rico case? Yes, he did. Like at the end of the day, say salute to the art of war. Hey, I want to let y'all know one thing that I sit back and really realize. I realized the fact that they ain't letting up on that man, because even though Migo Vance ain't spoke out right away, even though Takeoff sat back and said, you know what, they did that to my people, but we gonna realize we gonna get out and get back regardless of what's going on. They not John Gotti, they ain't the mob. For some reason, Jay Prince think they the mob. Like people need to pay attention to what's going on, man, because that ain't nothing but a target on your back, man. At the end of the day, said they ain't asked no real question. They didn't ask no real question. Everything was steered towards a certain narrative. I want y'all to really look at that, because everything that we know about this case, the evidence points right to everybody who was there, who was a part of MobTies, because they were supposed to be his security. Am I right or am I wrong? You can't hide this. You can't make this up. And I know I do a lot of capping, but in all actual reality, man, they told on themselves. Like everything that was told, it came straight from the horse's mouth. How you think Takeoff's sister feel about this, man? How you think Offset and his baby mama Cardi B feel about this, man? They the ones who gotta sit back and mourn for this man. At the end of the day, folks, like we know for a fact that people need to realize, fall back and stop really putting themselves out there, putting their life in jeopardy. You can't be going to these different states thinking people gonna protect you that you don't know. You cannot be going to. It say the feds are already on them MobTies rapper lot. They've been on them for the longest. For one reason, they've been putting in a lot of work, and a lot of bodies been realized, getting sent up. At the end of the day, a lot of people been sitting there saying like, these people caused this upon themselves. They in their face but apply no pressure. You see what I'm saying? This make me really think that Offset should have just went in on them. Like at the end of the day, you don't talk about nobody's family like that. You don't even sit there and you can't go out there and put your neck out there for nobody who ain't your family. Like at the end of the day, you can't speak upon. Offset walked in there 3 deep. You can't get mad at him for going to check up on the status of everything that happened with his nephew. Respectfully, he walked up in there under a certain criteria to the point where he was only 3 deep. There's no way they should have even called security. And Jay Prince Jr., his little cousin, he was the main one who ran at the back. All Offset wanted was the footage and to basically let them know, G-check them about, don't come to his girl. Don't ever sidestep and come to nobody girl and question they girl about no business that y'all got going on behind closed doors. It's a lot of people out here don't really understand the fact that life too short. You got to open your eyes to the fact that Takeoff got sent up at his untimely demise. R.I.P. Takeoff, man, because Quavo's sitting there looking at the fact like, I rock with MobTies harder than I rock with my own family. The manager at Billers and Bowls didn't even want to let him in. Like,
for real, all that this stuff is real deep, bro. And now, okay, everybody want to be the man, right? But when everything hit the fan, though, bro, when it comes down to all that, watch what everybody gonna do, bro.
they gonna duck their tail.
Huh?
They gonna real live fall back and they gonna try to clean up and cover up everything that went on at the bowling alley and everybody saw the video. Do we have to remind them again that Lil Cam ran up behind Takeoff and Lil Cam was with the security that's supposed to have been protecting Takeoff?
Yeah, it's obvious, bro, that was on y'all watch, bro. That's just like if I'm from Illinois, I'm from Chicago. Okay, and vice versa. You came down here on my time, and I'm supposed to pay for your security, and my entourage gonna handle everything. And then if something happened to you, and you come down here on my time, and I'm supposed to have your back, bro, how this gonna make? When everything hits the fan, how this gonna make everything look, bro? And it's just I duped the jewel and everything. Man, for real, bro, it's real serious, bro. I want to see my comments, though, bro.
Yeah, because it's real live. It's heating up for Houston. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that this a revolving door, man. And I know for a fact that people sitting back looking at it like, why would Mike Prince start really like exposing what's going on in the case? That's why Offset spoke out. Offset only said something because they did 5 interviews. And people can really look at that and be like, hold on, why'd y'all study doing interviews basically saying how like Takeoff family feel when really they ain't even talk to the family? Offset exposed it.
Man, it's crazy, man. You hear me, bro? Because, like I say now and then, you know, when it first hit the fan, I'm just saying, like, how they were saying with Houston, how they were saying with the police force a lot of, because they family got a lot of ties with that. So that's
they said they family got a lot of ties with they connected basically, and that's why they able to go through MobTies and real live like place the setup on Takeoff. Like at the end of the day, they said Quavo was involved, and Quavo he was the one who got the text message right before it all happened. They text him and told him step outside the bowling alley.
So let me ask you this here, bro. It's obvious. You can easily put 2 and 2 together, like what you just said. I just heard your story and I heard everything that you said. Now let me ask you: now I know what this shit is going on in Memphis. Now is this federal who's doing an investigation with Takeoff money?
Huh?
I'm saying, is this a federal case or a state case with the Takeoff?
No,
now,
this gonna be a state case, like at the end of the day. But you know the feds pick it up when certain people be on house arrest and they be having.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know how they work.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: what about that Memphis shit?
That's fed, straight fed.
Okay. So if this the feds might end up taking over with this Quavo shit, taking over this case after, like you just said,
Probably later down the line after they really get the proper evidence that the DA was basically motioning for, like with DJ Pat and everybody that was involved in this. And you know for a fact that Jay Prince Jr. and them, they gonna have to pay more money to keep the mouth shut.
Yeah. But like I say, once they put pressure and clamp down on them niggas, everybody gonna start talking. They gonna get right to Jay Prince. They gonna get to the daddy, the son, the Rico shit, the extortion. That's that John Gotti shit. They don't even know who they playing with, bro.
Yeah, because that's why they